What is going on, everybody? We're just from Brownie with Hoops, and welcome to a new video. Today we're going to be talking about the Toronto Raptors making history and a finals preview. But before we do that, please check out my new channel. It's called Limber Clan. It's going to go up in the pop-up above your head, and it's going to be in the link below. And if you're new, subscribe to this channel, press the bell for notifications, and like this video with a comment about what you like, your opinions on the video, or any suggestions or advice. Let's get to it. But so a couple of days ago, the Raptors were able to make the NBA Finals for the first time in franchise history. Yeah, of course, they couldn't have done it when LeBron James was there. You know, it was LeBronto, but he left this year, and they finally broke out of the East. But there's a lot of people that don't give them a chance against Golden State, and that's because, of course, they are Golden State. But we are going to discuss every team. So the team that Toronto is going to bring to the finals in the first game is going to be Kawhi Leonard, Serge Ibaka, Marc Gasol, Fred VanVleet, Danny Green, Pascal Siakam, Norman Powell. And that's mainly the first 7 people that are going to be playing. The Golden State Warriors are going to bring in Klay. They're going to bring those two to play. But, you know, they're going to bring in Andre Iguodala, Jordan Bell, Draymond Green, Jerebko, Livingston, Quinn Cook. And even though they're good players, I must give the depth to the Toronto Raptors. They got VanVleet off the bench. They got Norman Powell off the bench. They can have Anunoby. They have Marc Gasol off the bench. You know, you have very good bench pieces. And even though your bench was larger, this actual bench produces more than what they used to. I mean, I don't really remember if Anunoby is still on the team. I think so. If not, you know, obviously he's not there. But, you know, Norman Powell has been playing amazingly. Kawhi Leonard, of course. I think that Toronto really has a chance, and I think they're gonna take it in a 7-game series. It's fitting. It's fitting that this team goes 7 games. Because look, they made so much history. They battled so much just to come to the finals. They're gonna want it more. They're gonna want it more than Golden State does by far. Because Golden State has won it before. If they lose this one, it doesn't really mean anything. Of course, you know, you might have Klay Thompson leaving, but you might have them leave as well. So you really are playing. You really have, you know, mostly nothing to lose, because everything is almost pretty much lost. But Toronto has everything to lose, because if they don't win, their star player, the guy that carried them to this team, to this run in the playoffs, might leave. It's not the same, because if you lose KD or Klay, you still have Steph Curry. If the Raptors lose, they still have Kawhi Leonard. But even though Kawhi may leave either way, but I think Kawhi's going to stay. It would be fitting for him to stay. But what do I think? What do I expect? I expect, you know, Draymond Green guarding Kawhi Leonard. That's going to be a gimme. But the way that Toronto plays, it's not going to be favorable for Golden State, because of the fact that Toronto plays very gritty. They can guard very well at times, and they can stop, you know, multiple people. They stopped Giannis Antetokounmpo for scoring. Of course, he got the rebounds, but that scoring really hurt Milwaukee. They made Chris Middleton look bad. Eric Bledsoe was non-existent. They took out every, you know, aspect of the offense for Milwaukee. What does Golden State need to do to win? They need to stop Kawhi Leonard, and right now I don't know if that's possible, because Kawhi Leonard has been balling. You know, they need to cause a lot of turnovers, which Toronto has been very, you know, they haven't made too much of. You know, what does Toronto need to do? They need to do what Portland was doing, and that is get turnovers. But they need to capitalize of these turnovers. Houston didn't do that. The Clippers didn't do that. And the Trailblazers did not do that either. They got a lot of turnovers, but they didn't capitalize off them turnovers. If Toronto maximizes the turnovers and turns them into scores, I think they're going to have a huge advantage, because Golden State has not been, very careful with the ball in this series. In these playoffs, they have turned the ball over a lot. The problem is that when you have nobody to take advantage of that, you are not going to do anything with that. The pros and cons for each team. The pros for the Raptors, obviously the depth. They have more depth than Golden State has, and this team can trust more on their bench than Golden State can. Of course, DeMarcus Cousins might return for these finals, same as Kevin Durant. But if I'm the Warriors, I don't force none of these guys to come back. They're obviously gonna want to come back, but if they can't, you don't want to have them injured and be responsible for that. So you take it a little bit easy. But if these guys return, then probably is a GG. But if only Kevin Durant returns, it's gonna be very huge. I think, look, I just want the Raptors to win. I just want the Raptors to beat this Golden State team, just to show that they ain't unstoppable. It's gonna shake things up. But man, I think Toronto needs to force the pressure. They're gonna have to do a lot more when it comes to Golden State, because Golden State, all it does is screens, and they're gonna have to watch Curry. Also, they're gonna have to, not double team, because every time they double team Steph Curry, and somebody else scores the basketball, and that's where a lot of people lose points, is off those double teams. And they need to watch the cuts. They need to watch where Curry moves. The way they cut there, the way they stop the defense there. Let's see. This is gonna be a very good series. I hope it is. I just hope Toronto wins, because this dynasty needs to end. And also, the last time these guys faced, Toronto won in overtime. They had the lead, but they still won in overtime. So that's just a little taste of what the Raptors can do. I don't know. Who do you think is gonna win? Do you think Toronto's gonna win? Do you think Golden State's gonna win? Man, tell me in the comments down below. I'm done talking, really. I have like 1 minute left, but I'm just saying the same things over and over again. But either way, man, I'm just gonna take time to promote my new channel, Limburg Klang. If you are not subscribed, please check it out. I got a lot of content, left for me to produce. And we gonna go places. So I need you to check it out, man. Just check it out a little bit, and support your guys, support your boy. Support gaming, and small gaming channels, because right now the gaming channels are, they're not at their peak, but let's get them back to where they used to be. We're just making content for fun. We're not forcing anything. All the content that we're making is natural. It's produces fun. And we're just working hard. So support a guy, support a dude, and check it out. Also, we have a lot of upcoming videos for this channel. We have a Derrick Rose, Walt Lemon Jr. comparison, Jimmy Butler to Lakers rumors, and we have a history, briefing, or whatever you want to call it, on the Toronto Raptors, how they got here since walking into the league. But yeah, either way, man, I'm Jason Silva from Ronnie with Hoops. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you're new, and press that bell for notifications. Either way, I'm out. Thank you for watching. I'll hit you on the next one. Peace.